And we are back for part 2 of Allies of Justice. Let's go ahead and see what they can make of for their situation as the scene opens up, piercing through the thick foliage of Arturo, as currently Adzay's condition seemed to lessen with the weight put on him by Kronk, as his body seems to take the tension off and become limp, the black veins still pumping with like a veracity that seems to put a lot of you in concern as you sit there and watch him. Crystal still nowhere to be seen.
I'm starting to run towards the voices I heard, so should be there soon.
Your friend is in a very bad position. You should help him.
What did you do to him?
I didn't do nothing to your friend except drag him to... The town is that way, right? And he pauses to point in the direction with like his fingers. And he says, look at him. He is sick because of the beast that he fought in the forest.
We all fought those beasts.
You
However, he didn't end up acting like this until I saw him with you.
Did you see him start acting up? Because I did. He just fell unconscious and his eyes rolled back like a...
No, it wasn't at the point where I said he didn't start acting like this until I saw him with you.
I was
Kronk,
carrying him while he was acting like this.
I think we should find Crystal.
That's why we're calling for her, but she doesn't seem to be around.
Can I just enter the scene?
You're not there yet.
Connor will like look up
Save
at
the
Kronk. He'll look at you. He says, "Look, Craig Dweller, brains of the operation. Your friend is very, very sick right now. Can you fix him, or do I need to try and help again? I'm not in a condition where I could do that, really. But if I have to, I can try."
Yeah, and what could you possibly do?
Who knows? I don't know yet. I haven't figured out what's wrong with him.
And you want me to trust friend's life, who you've possibly done this to, and you don't know what's doing it?
Would you rather do nothing and just watch?
That's why we're hopefully our physician will get here. A lot more trustworthy than the likes of you.
Joshua says, that is a very stupid concept to just let your friend die because you don't trust people. But okay, I'm not comfortable with this. I already thought he died once and I threw up. I don't want to do it again.
Funny spelling man is right, Kronk.
Yeah, funny smelling man is also at fault. Don't trust him.
I don't care if you trust. I don't want Adzay to die again.
Yeah. Listen to the earth.
Stay out of this.
I don't want that. Looks at the boy. I don't know his name. I don't want the boy to die again. It gives you the same puppy dog look as Bear.
It's only been 3 days. Adzay shouldn't die 3 times.
3 times in 3 days? Connor kind of like, gasp. He looks at you and he's like, the poor boy, save him.
He's not gonna die. Bear, you hold that man. You take him with us. Make sure he doesn't go anywhere. I'll try and bring Adze.
Bear looks at you and glares. Did you do this to Adze?
He could have.
He's looking at me and glares. I'm saying, no. I'm pretty sure I didn't do it. I may be inebriated. More than a little inebriated, but I would remember that.
He looks at you intently, then flares his snout and nods. Bear trusts him.
Kronk doesn't trust him. Remember what he did to you earlier? Made you blind.
Remember what I stopped doing to him earlier?
Yeah, remember why you stopped?
Remember when I stopped? Where are we going with this?
Coming with us. No funny business.
Look, I already agreed with your dying friend here that I'd go with you for some coin. It's not a problem.
Yeah, well, good luck getting that from him. We're gonna hopefully...
You are right about that. But if that is the case, I shall simply walk away. Sis.
As from the shrubbery.
I enter the scene finally. All right.
No, God, it's another one. Run for your lives.
I run in and I see this. All right, what the fuck is happening?
All right.
Connor screams.
As I need your help.
In surprise.
This man may or may not have done something about it.
He's still lying. He looks at Bear.
I look at him. He
He's
smells
lying.
like vomit.
Crystal,
Polite
don't
lady.
care about what you smell. Fix Adze.
All right, okay. I'm gonna walk over to Adze. Since I wasn't here, can I do like a spot to see if I notice anything, like the black veins and shit? Or are they really noticeable?
Oh, they're super noticeable.
It is in every single vein of his body minus his face. So yes, it is noticeable.
Yes, they're noticeable. Okay, fine. What do I roll to see if I know anything about this?
What do you want to roll?
A knowledge?
The only knowledge I have is nature. I don't know if that'll help.
Well, have you tried?
Fuck it, why not? I might as well, because fuck everything. I don't think it'll help.
You don't recall saying anything like this, though. You know something similar that's red veins that happens normally when a ruin beast appears. In plants.
I don't remember anything like this, but in plants something similar happens when there's a ruin beast involved, but it's with red veins. I don't know if this is the same thing.
You know how to fix it?
Can I roll a survival? Is that gonna do anything?
You can give it a shot.
Go. Nope, don't do shit.
This is beyond your knowledge.
Alright. And he wasn't... Was he injured? Would a stabilize do anything? Oh.
Looking at him, as I look at him, as I remember when he got hurt last time, you already stabilized him.
Yeah, you did.
Alright. Well then I might as well, for shits and giggles, try this. Why not? Only
The
other thing I
rest-
could think to do.
Of his wounds over his body seem to close up and heal over, as the veins seem to still persist. Though he seems a little bit calmer in the face now.
Okay. +3. I have no fucking clue what to do. Don't know what to roll for this. I've already rolled survival. You can say that in the roll 20, by the way.
Hey, he said it in Kronk's voice.
He was attacked by a ruin net? What is that?
I believe that's what
What
we attempt to knowledge nature on.
Now can I? Okay, let's try that again.
Or-
What is
I'm
a
gonna,
ruin
I'm gonna,
net?
tr-
Not
I'm
a
gonna
clue.
try.
No clue.
Huh?
There's that.
You know about ruin. Normally things of ruin always are called ruins, so it probably has to do with the ruin.
More than nothing.
All right.
Connor just
Connor
told
says
you.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Connor says the parasite that preys on ruin beasts. So, if he was attacked by one, what the hell does that mean?
It means we search his body.
Search it.
Search his body.
Why not? I didn't find shit. What are we searching
You find a couple
for?
of pieces of gold that he was keeping hidden.
Don't take the gold. Put it back.
Wait. Who finds that?
You do. Probably.
Crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Shit.
I have a 5.
I'm gonna
I
put
don't
the
have
gold. I'm gonna put the gold back. I don't want to take it.
The longer you sit here, his condition worsens.
I know it's worsening. I don't know what to do.
No, it's continued to worsen now as you've been sitting here.
I know.
As it starts to crawl from up his neck to around the bottom of his jawline.
Rolled knowledge, nature. Rolled a survival. I don't know what to do.
And again, what can you do to help?
Don't know yet. If he knows a ruin that bit him, surely he knows something.
Surely he knew something. He could have done something before he dragged him all the way over here.
I don't really trust him either, but what do you think you could do? Just anything? Well, what is Bear rolling for?
Oh, of course he does.
Try to figure whether or not this is flu infection. But I'm
All right. So, I'm gonna try knowledge history. How can I do, due to my crag nature, quickly fix this enough so he's not as sober? Yeah. How
best
can I make this
roll.
worse?
You don't
Oh my
know anything
God.
that helps you in the history to help a manling not be sober.
I'd say he's gonna die. I don't know what to do.
Alright, get over here. But just so you know, it's not his life you hold in your hands, it's your own as well.
What's even your name? By the way, just okay. What? That's just try to fix him. It doesn't matter. I fucking try to figure something out. Shit. Can you really not speak, Andrew, by the way?
What he said. He wouldn't lie to us, would he?
Fight me?
Well, to save face for the recording's sake, Philip, why don't you just read what he's typing so people listening don't feel bored as shit?
Yeah.
Alright, so he says, I could try to discern whether or not this is a ruin infection, and if so, how to treat it, but I'm not really sober right now. And then you asked what his name was. I am Connor.
And then he said that he was going to do knowledge ruin to see if he is indeed tainted by ruin.
It was a +7 last time.
You have a macro for it now.
Sunny days, waking up, clouds away.
You're not high this time, okay? You're just dying.
Yeah, I'm just dying, and you guys are just sitting around doing nothing.
I am trying, okay?
Yes, you've tried, and now you can't do anything.
I'm still trying.
So what do you do after that? Got a 13.
Can you guys hear the child abuse going on in the background?
No.
No,
Alright, I'll talk to
you're good.
Thank you. Right.
Yes.
That's why I muted myself, because it is so loud. And I was like, oh god, I should put
Then
this on the
just do
internet.
everything that I do on the internet and mute yourself in intervals of not talking.
I do that anyway. I just didn't want it to happen while I'm like talking to you guys right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that far into the house or not, but it's so
Can't.
loud. It's
Can't.
so loud.
We can't hear anything. Just keep talking.
We can't hear shit.
Holy
just
shit.
roleplay.
It is so bad.
So, with a
Don't touch it.
13, you're able to understand that what you are looking at shows to be in accordance to people that are affected by bile.
Bile.
Bile
I think he's got bile.
is
Oh god.
what happens to people that get too close to ruin and are not ruin hunters.
Yeah, it looks like he's got bile. Are there ways to
Being
assist
a-
people who are affected by bile?
Some proficient huntsmen and people of the forest figured out ways to deal with bile, and ruin hunters know how to deal with it, and very proficient priests or religious figures also know how to handle and answer bile. Though the problem with it is, once it starts visibly being shown, the host does not have very long to live.
Hold up. He stands up and he says, yeah, he's got bile. I think the bile, the bad stuff with the ruined beast. And he's probably going to die if we don't get like a priest here or Ruin Hunter, or what are the people who have like the special things to help him? You know, any religious types, he could use it right now for both cases, if he dies or lives.
Now that I know what it is there anything I can do? Can I roll a survival again?
There's not a fucking thing any of you guys need to do, and probably are wasting time leaving him
Thank
on
you!
the ground.
Thank you! Holy shit!
Hey, you are unconscious.
We're trying our hardest.
You should probably get him to see him, somebody who could help him.
All right.
There, can you carry him?
Ugh.
Can we carry
Okay.
him back?
Connor pointedly steps away from the bowel-infested person now that he's certain. And he looks around and he wipes his hands on the nearest tree.
Turns out to be a snake.
Does it turn out to be a snake? I'm prepared if it is.
So, making your way back to the town, the time clock is officially 57 minutes as you make it there. Sense infection.
Okay.
So we're gonna head over to Tide.
Yeah, he seems to be the
Yeah, let's hope.
leader of this town.
As you
guess,
make your way to Elp, you look around, trying to catch eye on Tide. Go ahead and make a spot checks to see if you guys can see where good old Tide is.
Make way, denizens. Run in the his out. Coming forward.
As you look across the pier, in the sands, in the beach, in the water, you try to catch eye on where Tide could be. Unfortunately, he's nowhere in sight.
Gather information.
I don't have that. I should, but I don't. Here, go, Kronk.
What? Oh, me? Now I'm up.
Gather
Let's
information.
Yeah, let's hope my gather information is good enough.
Is that good enough?
Let's hope.
Why did you think it wasn't?
Yeah.
Because that was the joke. I was like one of the 3 things I boost maxed.
So as you quickly get someone's attention, ask them questions if they've seen Tide, they let you know that he's currently on the pier speaking with one of the shop owners.
Alright. You hold him here, I'll bring Tide over so we don't get the rest of the town in trouble.
Alright, hurry.
58 minutes.
Yeah, as I waddle over to Tide.
Yeah, it's
Don't
been
waddle,
a right
run.
of...
Tide!
Ah! My stunty friend, how are you doing?
We need medical help. Anyone knows how to deal with bile?
He looks at you really concerningly and like does a dismissive hand to the guy he was talking to as he moves towards you, like putting a hand on the small of your back, which he has to bend down to do so. Why? What is it? Is there another case?
There's one severe case and maybe 3 others.
Lead me to them.
So we go to the outskirts of the town where we have Adze.
59 minutes.
Adze here. It's a lot more black than it used to be.
As you make it way over here, like everybody else is kind of looking at him. You can't see it at first, but as you walk over there, getting past the shadows of the palm trees, you watch as the black lines crawled all the way up to his face and are mere inches away from, like, encompassing his eyes. The rest of his face seems to be covered by these veins.
Is there anything you could do?
This is bad, but I can attempt it. How long? When was he affected? I need to know.
59 minutes?
That was out of character. You don't know that.
Fine, I don't know.
The what? Fine.
Roughly around an hour.
I don't know exactly when this happened to him, but I know he fainted. Like, looks up at the sun and everything. Like, maybe an hour ago.
There's not much time. 30 seconds.
Oh,
You should probably hurry.
please.
So, Adze,
Yes.
10 seconds. Your survival relies on me rolling higher than 4.
Okay. Let's
Are you
see.
gonna make it public?
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
Please. Please.
He's got like a negative 20.
Please don't get it a 1.
So, as he puts his hand over Adze's chest, he takes his other free arm, brings it up to his mouth as he chews deep in his palm, and begins to pull it down, or making blood pool in his hand, as he tilts it down Adze's mouth. As he closes his eyes and begins to speak in a language that none of you clearly understand, but while doing so, you start to feel a resonating force echo around his person as vibrations begin to fill the air with the subtle movement that you sense. The ocean, even though it's like 40, 50 feet away, moves in tow with the vibrations itself. The waves stopping and becoming more of turbulent, choppy water instead. As Tide's eyes start to glow an iridescent bright light. And I will let you roll for it. Tide's modifier for his divine miracle is 1d6 plus 2.
All right.
Come on.
1d6 plus
So he
2.
needs to get a 5 or more.
You have a 66% chance of succeeding. There you go.
Oh, thank Christ.
As seconds seem to go by with the black tendrils lapping up his skin before reaching his eyes, as the vibrations continue before reaching to a cacophony of noise as everything falls silent. His veins begin to rescind, looking back to normal. The tension on his face softens, and his breathing turns regular.
That was beautiful. Did anyone else feel that? Yeah. Did anyone else feel that?
Quick question. What happens if a body's already dead and this happens?
Are you asking Tide?
Just asking in general.
In character or out?
In character.
Okay.
As you wait for an answer, Tide seems to just be breathing in heavily, eyes still closed, hands still pressed against his chest, looking like he's still concentrating on whatever he's doing. So he doesn't give you an answer. The other
Yeah, I know.
people here, it's up to them.
Your guess is as good as mine at this point. But I think you should let whoever the hell this is do what he's doing.
As the time passes, it feels like hours before all the blackness around Adze's body begins to rescind and vanish. Adze. A time of... roll a d10.
Okay.
Seven hours pass until your eyes finally open back up to the waking world, fluttering a couple of times. The taste of iron in your mouth and a dizzying headache as you look up and see the fetishes and oddities of Mama Babadook's hut. Turning your head, you kind of
Go on.
roll to the side to see you covered by a blanket, your articles of clothing removed besides your trousers, your equipment rested near you, not far out of sight, and near you, all in tow, each one of your allies.
So you're saying that with those 7 hours, that's what I feel like it's been, of just blackness?
Yes.
Okay. Um. Hi, as I try and get up from the bed, at least sitting up, at the very least, sitting up.
What? Intruder! No.
He's
He's
still
awake.
there. Oh, God, what happened? Oh, my head.
Are you all right? Do you feel better?
Except for the headache? I guess. What happened? Oh, gosh.
You.
You're almost consumed by bile.
Bile? What's that?
Some ruined magic.
Has to do with ruin.
Oh, great. Ruin. Fuck me. Alright, well.
You're
You're
okay.
fine.
Adze's not dead! Bear comes and licks your face. We
Thank
stopped
you.
the ruin!
Thank God. Thank God. Ow. Oh, jeez. Oh, my head. Ow.
So what are the chances Bear's actually going to attempt to do that the next time he finds ruin?
Doesn't matter. Okay.
We
let's do
actually.
Connor. Connor, that was your name, right?
Yes. My name is Connor.
Okay. I'm guessing you had a hand in the fact that I'm still here.
He looks at you and it's almost a sour look. He says, I can't take all the credit. And he
Okay.
looks around. He's like, there was a fellow. He did most of this for you.
Tied.
Oh, tired.
No, it's
I
that
just feel
guy.
like him. Next time.
You know this man?
We talked for a little bit. He actually is the rabbit. It came back to life. Of course it did. And was about to chomp on my face and neck, but then this guy actually shot it out of the air and it dissolved, sort of. So he kind of saved my life.
So we.
Now, that's how you start a conversation.
Kronk will
What's
go over
Craig
to-
Dweller? He looks at you.
Yeah,
What?
Kronk will go over to Khan, grab your hand and your butt, and like that's how you start the conversation.
Connor
But-
immediately shoves you away. Whoa. Too close.
He's always like that. Just ignore him.
Well, okay, I'm gonna try and get out of bed. Can I do that?
Be
Can you?
careful. You might still be a little dizzy.
I'm gonna
So-
try to stand.
You've been out for a while.
He succeeded in removing the bile. and it is out of your system, which is good.
Mhm. Okay.
The problem,
Yeah.
you didn't succeed enough to do so flawlessly.
Mutation.
You have the choice of gaining a mutation or losing a limb.
Oh.
Okay.
Of choice?
No.
Not of
I mean,
choice.
can you see what limb he loses before?
Okay.
mutation?
Okay.
It's going to be a
so
random roll.
all right.
Oh
So
no.
okay. So I have what percentage chance? I'm sorry, I missed that part of what you were saying.
For
Just so I
him to
understand what-
succeed the roll without you losing anything, he needed to get an 8.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's see how this goes. So I roll a D100.
Well,
Well,
depends on what you want. You can get the mutation or lose a limb.
Which do you want?
Mutation could probably get people to try and kill me, correct?
Very quickly.
Probably.
I take the limb.
Now, see, in my circumstance, when I had a mutation, I had a daughter.
Like, shh. This is my. Shut up. Do I want to be Hiccup, or do I want to be Shrek?
You
No,
can also
do
be
you want to be
Spider-Man.
Quasimodo or do you want to be Shrek?
You could also be Spider-Man.
Shh. Let me think
Very
about
true.
this.
I don't get these references.
You know what?
Take the
I
risk. Do
almost
it.
died.
Do it.
Just YOLO.
I
Neither of them
guess
are good.
I'm going to take.
Well, you don't get to choose.
I'm horrible at
Rule of cool,
That's
man.
at,
Rule
at,
of cool.
at lying
Do it.
anyway. So you know what? I'm gonna lose a limb. I don't want to do a mutation.
Well, you sure?
So-
Because there's a 50% chance you'll be useless with a bow.
We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna
All
lose a.
All right. All right, right leg.
I'm
At
Hiccup.
least it's on an arm.
Now, where are the leg? Is it off? Is it like the entire leg, or is it
Let's see.
okay?
Okay, so I attempt to get out of bed,
It just slides off.
and I guess I don't even feel that I've lost it yet, and I try to stand up,
Yeah.
and I fall to the ground.
I mean, Chronicle tried to grab you before that. It's mean.
Roll a sleight of hand.
I'll sleight of hand that baby. Maybe. There it is. 7.
As he falls to the ground.
That was
I can't. God.
No.
Oh, great! Is my leg numb again? Jesus Christ! As I
Connor-
try to lift it up.
It's worse than numb.
Connor will go over to help him up and kind of pull him up, and he'll say, "You may want to sit down."
I look down to what I assume would be my numb leg, and I see the absence of it.
In place of it, you see bandages that have been wrapped tightly, slightly bloodened with the impact of you trying to put weight on it, but the lack thereof of a leg down past your knee.
As it doesn't. What? Oh boy. I guess he leans to rest back on the bed.
Are you all right?
I mean, I don't have a leg. Oh boy. Oh boy. Where is it?
You guys kind of look to yourselves as you go back a couple of hours as the leg was removed. Crystal helping the process to not be bloody by healing Go ahead and spend 1 use off your staff.
Okay.
But the leg, because all the bile was brought down into it, was decapitated and then burnt.
Then we buried it deep dark into the wood so no one become infected with it. Maybe.
Kind of why you burn it. Burn
So bury their ashes. I don't know. Radioactive ashes.
Okay.
All right, what happened?
Just talking
We're
about
talking
how
about
we
it.
amputated the leg and burned it. Okay. I'm gonna need a moment for a bit. If anyone could just leave me for a sec. I just need to deal with the gravity of this. Thank you
Connor will go
all.
to the door. and
Thank
hold
you
it
all
open
for
everyone.
saving me. I am grateful, just a little shocked at the moment.
All right. I'll
Sure you don't want me to help you get dressed or anything?
I'll just stay here alone for a bit. Y'all go out and celebrate. Well, I guess not really celebrate. Where's Yasha's body?
It's in the hut where we rented from Lady Babadook.
Should probably get that and start burial rites. I don't know what to do for him though. Guess you could ask
At
Tide.
this point, you already told Tide about it, and he's made a raid entrance.
All right, so there was there anything to be of concerned about?
Apparently
No.
not. Since you told
Okay.
him.
Oh, that's more what I need to know. I'm probably gonna have to leave here anyways, because I got some taxes I need to wrap up.
All right.
don't.
All right, Frank. I mean, like, we only just got here. I don't think we really need to pay much taxes. In fact, I'm not entirely sure whether we have taxes here, but thank you.
Well, no, I either have an appointment at 3 or at 4, and I can't miss it. I physically have to go.
Yeah. IRL.
Goddamn government's messing up our games and their goddamn policies. And
Hey, look. Right now, everybody's
fine.
alive.
Mhm.
All right, we're on a quote unquote good notion. We're quote unquote safe.
Quote
wanna just-
unquote.
Stay here, rest for a while, and then we'll bring up Babadook next week. Assuming that we stop here.
Did you guys talk to Tide about Babadook?
I don't think he still knows where she
We're gonna
is.
go with no because we had more pressing issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. We barely saved your life.
who's Babadook? Connor says.
I will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Goodbye.
As Kronk just falls to the floor asleep, he says, "Well, he must be tired."
But yeah, since that's another player out, we'll leave it at this, and we'll pick back up next week on this point.
Aw.
Okay.
Alright.
So, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Remember, you can follow me at Nightxgamer at Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch to continue on with more of this funness and the wonderful world of Requiem.
Yay! I'm
More
not dead.
drunken misadventures
I'm
to
glad
await.
about
You
that.
survived.
You survived.
You survived my most lethal killing machine in the game. That literally there is currently in game like only 6 sources that exist that can get rid of bile.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, look
Sam-
at you. Cool as hell. You good, man.
So, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Yeah, we should definitely get Crystal on like whatever plan that Tide has, like die plan. See, like we could just like okay, you should probably learn that.
Crystal,
You know,
you should
go out
really
and
start
for it.
some CrossFit.
Just so we can, yeah, just so we can go out into the world